saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. Put it up right away. Here's Mendoza. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point. And does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Gun, Mendoza. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Run out of the gun for Gentile. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it, and it's Mendoza. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On the ground, it's Gentile. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another 1st and 10. Genty going to get it on the zone read. He's to the 10. And he will score. The second-year back, Ashton Genty, looking strong. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here is Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
On the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing
at the
is shot.
30-yard line.
Pass is caught by Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
41-yard line.
Well run with Achane. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing
2.
on 2nd down. Shot. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. To the goal line and in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty.
Carrier. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Right side by Thornton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard that sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Mendoza. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead. They snap it to Mendoza. That one caught by Benson.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Here's Mendoza. He'll get that to Mike Washington. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Mike Washington Jr. Vegas.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, Shuck. That one caught Devon Vele. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. That's to the rookie, 1st-round pick, Jordan Tyson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Tyson might be the most talented rookie receiver in this class. It was really the injury concerns that made him fall to 8 before the Saints were able to scoop him up. So he's got everything you want from a receiver. He's explosive. He's a great route runner. He can win 50-50 contested catches. For him, it's really just about being able to stay on the field.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5. Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devon Vele was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas. Gay to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead.
Saints 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on 31-yard line.
A run here with Achane. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. There's Johnson, the tight end. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Rolling to the left. He kept the play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Shuck. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty.
When the offense broke the huddle in the line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches. Throwing is Mendoza. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Run up the middle, and that's Washington. And he'll take this one in. Mike Washington Jr. Touchdown Raiders. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Saints going to send out their new punter here in 2026. Here comes Ryan Wright. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
That's taken in by Achane. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again, Shuck. He'll take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. To the air again is Shuck. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
A gain of 26
Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
First down.
To the air once more. Shuck. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. Pushed out to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A 10-yard loss.
Max Crosby in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Now Shuck. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Going to start this on the ground. It is Washington. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
Ball carrier.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
In motion, that's Thornton. Mendoza now on third down. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They're going to go. It's Mendoza. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Throwing again, it's Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This is Genty. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The rookie from Georgia, they're on the tackle.
To the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Third down, and they need 7. Out of the gun, Mendoza. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air is Shuck. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Tyson. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
And the Saints, 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Shuck. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down, Shuck. He'll check this down to the running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, it's Shuck. Out to his right. He'll let this one go deep. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. See what they have for 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And yet again, this defense giving him nowhere to go. Tackled for a loss.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
And long, and here's Mendoza. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Johnson, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Jeremy Chan.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Max Crosby. He gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. On 3rd and long, here's Shuck. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down mark.
27-yard line. A gain of 12 yards.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go, and here's Shuck, escaping the pressure right. Now he's just going to flip this forward. He'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 2nd down, here's Mendoza. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Mendoza. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That deep for Olave. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Unable to hook up with Chris Olave.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he is going to the score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Bowers, the man in motion. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This will be 2nd and 9. Straight ahead is Washington. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On third down, they're going to go with Washington.
Washington Jr., the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Down at the 26.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.